In Trash Talk, we actually vet our sponsors. We don't just take their money and run like a Butterbar lieutenant lost on a land nav course. Are you finally ready to plant your flag and claim your territory? Maybe it's time to use that VA loan to buy a home. Or hell, maybe you're looking to refinance and put some extra cash in your pocket for more questionable life decisions. Either way, the Veterans Mortgage Source, powered by Canopy Mortgage, has your six. Look, buying a home or refinancing can feel like getting overrun on a bad op. Chaotic, confusing, and full of obstacles that make no damn sense. That's where Corey and his team come in. They're like the QRF of home loans, ready to pull you out of the chaos and guide you to the best program for you. And trust me, they'll answer all your questions. Yeah, even the dumb ones. Whether you're a salty vet or fresh out of barracks still trying to figure out where your TA-50 went. Great service, solid rates, and a team that actually understands the military life. That's why all of us here at Veteran Trash Talk trust them to do right by every veteran and their family. Ready to lock it in? Give Corey a call or shoot him a text at 808-699-7874. That's 808-699-7874. Don't wait. Unless you like overpaying and getting treated like an FNG. The Veterans Mortgage Source is powered by Canopy Mortgage, LLC. All loans are subject to credit and property approval.
Hey, what's up, Mental Health Nation? Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's a little bit noisy here. I'm live here at Kind of Restaurant in Cristiano, Italy. Hope everybody's doing great. Lynn, nice to have you on the show. I hope you had a good Christmas. I got Bull with me. Super excited about the show tonight because, not only am I here at Kinda, I've actually talked to a couple of people that are eating here, and one American and one Italian, and actually going to come and join on the show, and I'm going to visit with them. So I'm super excited about that. But before we jump into everything, I got to make my way around the horn. And then, Lynn, I want to jump onto you to update because you haven't been on the show. You've been busy with your cruise and other things going on. And so let everybody update, and we'll jump right into the show. But it is a new year, so Happy New Year or Buon Anno for everybody in my Italian world. Hope your New Year's going great. It's very important with the New Year. Maybe start off something new. But, with the New Year's, it's very important if you set a New Year's resolution, don't set the bar too high. Keep it kind of low and then kind of work your way up as the months go on throughout the year. But, along with that, wreaths across America, you scan that QR code up there. They just got done placing the wreaths, on the tombs of the veteran cemetery all across the United States. Very proud to be part of that program. But you can scan that QR code, and for a little $5, $10, $15, you can donate a wreath for next year. 2026, and you can personalize those wreaths. You can do whatever, but it's pretty amazing what they do. And if you don't know, Wreaths Across America also has a radio program, and so Wreaths Across America Radio replays Lynn and I's podcast Fridays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 10 p.m. Super easy to find. You just download the iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn app, or the Odyssey app, and search for Wreaths Across America Radio for not only our great podcast, but all the great podcasts they have on there and all the great music they play. Truly happy to say they've expanded their network. They have a lot more followers now. But the radio show is really getting super popular, and I'm super happy about that. We talk about it a lot. I need to get 10th Mountain over here. 10th Mountain needs to come to Italy. They need to come to Kinda, and we need to be drinking whiskey here because I tell you, every time I go to the States, I bring their 10th Mountain back with me, and they just love it here. And I'm gonna pull up the chat. Hang on a second. There we go. And so if you don't give them a try, we're gonna throw the website out there and a little QR code to save you 10%. But I was always a whiskey drinker, not really a bourbon drinker. But they really made me switch to bourbon, and their bourbon's really good. So hey, give them a try. If you watched the video before the show started with Veterans Mortgage, powered by Canopy Mortgage, you can scan that QR code. Interest rates are coming down. Maybe you need to sell your home. Maybe you need to refinance, or maybe you're looking to build a she shed or a he shed in your backyard. They'd be more than happy to answer with any questions you have with VA loans or anything going on. For the military and for me to get used to the Navy is, they PCS people all the time. We got people PCSing in January and February. The Army really doesn't do that, but the Navy PCS people
All
year
year.
round.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. I had a friend of mine. He was got orders, and 3 weeks later, he's back in the States. He's back in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep.
It's crazy how fast they move people. But
Mm-hmm.
hey, if you're going to be stationed in Hawaii, scan that QR code for PCS to Paradise. They'll find you absolute great place you want to have there in Hawaii while you're sitting there for 3 years. And they've helped out a lot of people, and so I know they're a really solid company. And so hey, scan that and let them help you out with that. Now that we made a house around the horn, Lynn, I know you've been busy. You went on a cruise. You had some other things going on. But I know you did a lot of things, the Reverend Warrior and whatever. But hey, won't you just update people real quick on what's going on in your life, and we'll just kind of jump into it. I do want to talk about an incident that happened to me yesterday, because I think it's kind of important with what's going on in the new year and how it can be stressful for a lot of people.
Yep.
But with that, Lynn, won't you please update everybody, because I know they've all been wondering where you've been.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be back after like my month-long hiatus. Yay! So December is just so busy for us because instead of like doing gifts and stuff, we normally do like a cruise or a trip. So we did the Disney cruise down to the Virgin Islands. So I got to go to St. Thomas, and then I got to go to a British Virgin Island,
Oh,
Tortola.
nice.
Yeah, so we did one US and then one British island. But I also got to go to St. John's Island, which is also US. Um, and so that was a lot of fun. And Disney cruises are a lot different because, on a typical cruise, you get drink packages, like alcohol packages, and then there's a casino. On Disney cruise, there's no casino and there's no drink packages. So you have to buy the drinks individually. So that kind of adds up.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, going through a lot of like life changes, family changes. I am ending a 15-year marriage. Unfortunately, it's cordial though, but it just kind of ran its course. So we filed for divorce last month as well, and then yesterday I got to celebrate my 42nd birthday.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah,
yay.
so here I am, well into my 40s. I was like, oh man, I'm well into my 40s now. I'm 42. Like, there's no turning back now. Like, the clock is just ticking. So, I remember my supervisor yesterday. He was like, "Well, why didn't you take leave?" I said, "For what? Like, I'm not doing anything." Like, so yeah, that's that. Irreverent Warrior is still picking up. Our hike for Jacksonville is going to be in March. So there's hikes coming in Fort Lauderdale and Puerto Rico. It's February 7th. They're going to be on the same day. And then our hike for Jacksonville, Florida is going to be March 28th. So
Nice.
coming up, and
They need to do another one in Italy so I can come and do it. That was a lot of fun.
yeah,
What I did
I
yesterday,
think
yeah.
they need a new coordinator because the coordinator there stepped down. So, but they are doing one in France and in London, I think. So you can be on the lookout for that and do that. Uh, oh no, I think your video froze, or is it me? So
No, he's been doing that all night, Len. It's him.
okay, yeah. So we have those hikes coming up, and then yeah, just been trying to get back into the swing of things after the holiday season. And Cliff has froze. He's at Kaina, and he's gonna tell us. He was gonna tell us a story about what he had to go through. The holiday season. The holiday season is bad for a lot of us vets or some people because a lot of us don't have everyone to celebrate with, or some of us just don't have that family around. So people go through tough times, and I'm glad we're kind of getting over that here in the new year. But and Cliff just dropped out. So for me, I'm fortunate enough to have family and to have friends to celebrate the holidays with. I always try to keep myself busy. The one thing that sucks for me is that my birthday is right after the holidays. So at the new year, everyone's always trying to do the new year, new me. So like they're on a diet or dry January, so they're not drinking. And then, or they don't have any money, so they can't go, if I wanted to take a trip or if they wanted to go splurge or something, because it's just right after the holiday season. So it's kind of a struggle to have a birthday right after Christmas and New Year's. But, I make do with it. So is Cliff gone? Did he text?
No, nothing yet. I think he's trying to reconnect.
Yeah. So that's the only, another thing. So I always tell people, so yesterday is January 6th. So I always say, before I used to be like, oh, my birthday is on Three Kings Day. So Three Kings Day is like the day where the three kings came to visit Jesus and gave him the gifts and stuff. And it's also the start of Carnival or Mardi Gras season and King Cake season. But now people know it as Insurrection Day. So even when I was talking to my dad, he was like, oh yeah, your birthday, it's the anniversary of the Insurrection Day. And I was like, not you, Dad. Anybody can tell me, but not my dad. Don't tell me that. But yeah, so that's kind of like what I've been up to. We went to dinner last night. I don't like to do a lot of fancy stuff. So we just went to like a pub close to the house with a handful of close friends. So, and here comes Cliff. I think he's coming back. Some people like to go all out and do fancy brunch or like have a themed party night. And I do the theme parties, but not for my 42nd birthday. And my son's birthday is coming up. And then it's also in January. He's also a Capricorn. And then I'm going on another cruise at the end of this month. So you guys know that I do like to do like raves and festivals. So this cruise is like a rave out to sea. It's called Groove Cruise. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I just keep myself busy all the time. And Cliff's video is not working. Oh no, he dropped out again. But yeah, for the month of January, I guess we got some holidays coming up also. Martin Luther King weekend, that's a big weekend. And that's normally the weekend that we do the Groove Cruise. So I did it last year and I'm going to do it again this year. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again next year. But my New Year's resolution is to spend less money and to not go out as much. And I tried to do that last year, which I kind of did well. Because my New Year's resolution last year was not to buy anything new. And that lasted probably about like 9 months. But I did really well doing that because, whenever I go on trips, I always wanted to buy like a new outfit, new wardrobe. And I have everything that I need in my closet. I don't need to buy new things anymore. So, but this year, spend more time at home. And not be away so much because I was away all the time going on trips. So enjoy my family a lot more and save money, especially since, I had to go through that furlough, which was like 41 days or over 40 days, like the longest in history. And thankfully, Navy Federal gave us that loan. And but if they didn't, I would only have like maybe a paycheck or two ahead to fall back on, and that still wouldn't have been enough. And so I'd just like to build my savings.
Cliff's internet dropped. He's rebooting.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to just rebuild my savings. So yeah, let us know in the comments what your New Year's resolution is, if you have any. Oh, look. Okay, so let me read some comments. Michael LePage, hike Canada sometime. West Coast is beautiful. My son's is January 4th. My cousins, they're twins. And they're from Lemoore, California, but they live in San Diego. And their birthday is January 4th. And they just turned 40. So that's I think that's the same year as you, Chris. That's what, 86?
86.
86. New Year's resolution. Better me, better father. That's a great resolution. I did spend a lot of time away from home. I traveled way too much, and I don't want to anymore. I know some people's resolution is to travel more. Mine is to travel less. So that's that. But there's we have a whole new year ahead of us. And, it just feels like every year the time just goes by so quickly. So I just want to just savor the moment, especially like when my daughter, she's the youngest one. She's 12, or no, she's 13 now. That's right. She's 13. To savor like the moments I have with her, because my older ones are adults and out of the house. As a matter of fact, she went to fly to Virginia for her after the cruise for Christmas break. And I forgot that she was 13. That's how fast the time goes. Because at 13 years old, in certain airlines, you can fly alone one way, or it doesn't even have to be one way. But I went up there to go pick her up and then come back down. I flew up there and then I flew back with her down here. And I realized after the fact that I bought the ticket, I was like, oh, I didn't have to buy this ticket. She could have just flew by herself. And that's just like, I should know that my kid's age, but like in my mind, she's still like that little girl, like she's still like 9 or 10. And I still see her as that little girl. And so I kind of, our parents probably, said that to us. So my parents said that to me, and I never understood until now. But yeah, kids are getting older. I'm getting older. It's like that Fleetwood Mac song, Landslide. We're all getting older. So, yeah. Let's see what's going on with IW. So, if you guys don't know about Irreverent Warriors, our mission is we bring veterans together using humor and camaraderie to improve mental health and prevent veteran suicide. So, what does that mean? That just means that we get veterans together and we do things the unconventional way. We go on hikes, we go on camping trips, we go on float trips. And then it's just getting veterans out of that isolation. A lot of times people don't understand that when you get out of the military, you're losing two things. You're losing a job, and then you're losing your purpose. Right. And so that's kind of like that. Those are big life changes that people don't understand. And for many of us, we were very formative and molded into the military when we were very young. And so that's what we know. And once you get out, it's trying to figure out what's your new purpose in life and who am I? You feel like you don't belong, or you feel like you don't fit in with society. But then when you get back with those other veterans around you, you can feel that camaraderie, like it's an ultimate bond that you're building with them, or you don't even have to build, like you just know, and that's what we do. We get veterans out of isolation. We get them outside, get them to talking to other people. And that's where the mission is. The mission is with the people. So getting people to talk to each other. The mission doesn't work if you don't keep in touch with everyone else. So getting out there and talking to other vets who are like-minded or even have a similar experience. Like we might not all have the same experience, but we all went to boot camp. We all signed that dotted line. And so getting veterans out of isolation is a huge deal. Here's Cliff. I think he's still... Are you frozen still? I can hear you. I'm kind of breaking up. So I was just talking about the mission of
Hey,
IW
I'm back.
and awesome. I was just talking about the mission of IW and getting veterans out of isolation.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah. Welcome back.
I think. Yeah, thanks. Hey, sorry about that, guys. It's the internet. We have thunderstorms here, so yeah, it's jumping back and forth. But I think what I'm going to do, the Italian family that wanted to come on is getting ready to leave, so I think I'm going to go ahead and bring them onto the show and we'll visit with them for a little bit. But then I want to talk about the story. So the
Okay.
internet kicked back up. So if you want to, the internet's working now. I had to reboot.
He wants to.
Do they want to come on now?
If you want.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah. I had to reboot the computer. The internet quit working. It went kaput. The internet went kaput. That's why I stopped.
Can I answer?
Yes. Sorry, he's gonna go ask. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so they're coming over, so I'm gonna change chair.
Try to speak slowly.
See. Then you hear them have to talk slowly. They speak English, but not. Hi, ciao.
Hi.
Come stai? Tutto bene?
Bene, grazie.
Mi chiamo Cliff.
Okay.
Your name?
Andrea.
Andre?
Valentina.
Valencia. So,
Me
This
llamo
is-
Lynn.
this is, yep, that's my
Hi.
co-host.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
She's in
you.
Florida in the United States.
Oh no, they froze again. Please don't drop. I'm excited to hear about the experiences. Cliff has been working at this kind of restaurant, volunteering for a while now since he got there, and it's one of his passions. And the staff has become like family to him. And I think this is not the first time he's been live at kind of. But I don't know if they've had these issues before, have they, Chris? The internet issues.
Not this bad, no.
Mhm. Yeah. So, and there he dropped out again. I do want to go out to Italy though to get the authentic food. And the difference between
Same.
going international, right, or eating here in the United States is that internationally they don't really put all the extra crap in their food, all the GMOs and all the extra fillers or additives. And so I feel like you can eat this amount in America and probably gain weight, but you eat the same amount in a different country and then you won't gain weight. Like when I was in Philippines, I didn't feel like bloated or bad after I ate food because it was all fresh food, like from the land and then like fresh from the sea, and without all the additives and things like that. So I would love to go to Italy. And I have a lot of friends here to go to Colombia, and they tell me that in Colombia they don't really put a lot of seasonings. They use vegetables.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Hey,
So,
I was
okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, so we're gonna go real
just
quick.
talking about food overseas.
I know, right?
How it's better overseas because they don't put all that junk in it. And he's frozen again. In Italy, so Michael Lepage says in Italy you can eat and eat and eat and eat. I've been to Italy as a stop and go. When I got out of the Navy, we flew from I flew off the ship because I was on an aircraft carrier. So you can't really take the aircraft carrier all the way back home if you're getting out the Navy while you're on deployment. So I got out while I was on deployment, flew from Bahrain. From Bahrain, we flew to Naples, Italy. And it was just a stopover at the terminal there on base. So I didn't really get to go off base or even on base at all. So it's going to be a bucket list. I'll probably try to go out there while Cliff is out there to visit. But yeah, go out there to visit.
But she's a flight attendant.
There he is.
Okay, so we're back now. So
No, you're not.
hopefully the internet will stay stable. If you actually came and ate dinner for the first time,
Yes.
and so real quickly, can you introduce yourself
Okay.
to my audience, and then maybe tell them a little bit about yourself?
Okay.
Just a little bit. Okay. Whoever wants to go first, it's okay.
No.
So I am Andrea Festa. I am 24 years old. I am from Naples. I am a football player. I am very lucky because I think that when you transform your passion in your work, is the key of a real good life, a quiet life. So it's important for me that I transform my passion in my work. So I am very lucky person, and with her we created a company. We are reseller of sneakers like Jordan, Nike, something like
Ooh.
this. So we create this company together to share our passion and this.
So my son, he's 22 now. Since
Okay.
he was 14, has been doing the Nike's Jordan shoes.
Okay.
He has people from all around the world mail him shoes to fix.
Okay.
So Cliff's Kicks on Instagram, follow him.
Okay. Clips
Yeah.
kicks.
And sometimes he comes out and visit. He does the vintage stuff now.
Oh,
So he's
beautiful.
big in the vintage now.
Beautiful.
So I know here in Italy, it's just now starting to get popular. Where in the States, it's been going on for a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you two are. How do you guys know each other?
Uh, we us
Yeah.
we are in love.
Oh, okay. So you're a couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. About yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Valentina. I'm 22, like yourself, and I'm a student in the University in Naples. I study um, management of sport management, and I'm a dancer. And some my life is the dance in
Can I?
reality. So I work with him, my boyfriend,
Very
and
nice.
that's it.
I love that. That's awesome.
What type of dance? Ballet dancing or?
Okay, tipo di danza fai?
Classic dance,
Oh, classic dance.
modern dance, hip hop, some different dance.
Nice. You know, we were talking as the thing was blipping out, and this is the first time to eat in kind of restaurant.
Yes.
So, what did you have, and what did you think about it?
I think that it's a very nice restaurant.
Yeah.
We ate pizza and it
Pizza's
was
molto buono.
yes, it was very nice.
Yeah. And the man very kind
Pepe
it's
and
beautiful.
Claudio,
Yeah.
Kosi Kosi. So, you guys said that you are you reselling the Jordan shoes? Are you fixing the Jordan shoes, or what are you
No,
doing? with it?
we are a reseller.
Reseller.
So, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then how do you acquire the shoes? Just from people wanting to sell them to you? Do you go to shows? Because I know my son, he'll like he has like if there's a certain type of Jordan and they want to sell it, he works in a store and they bring it in.
Okay. Okay.
He verifies that they're real or fake.
We are like a shop. So we receive the order,
Mhm.
and after we buy the sneaker and sell to
And then
our
you resell.
client.
Okay. There you go. And do you don't do any restorations?
No.
So when my son comes back out this summer, he's in university in Virginia. Then I give you my contact information.
Okay.
And you guys should follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
This is his Instagram.
What is the website though? Do they have a website?
Yes, on Instagram we have a page. Um, this is called Shoes Concept.
Whose concept?
I show him.
Okay, because for Christmas, my daughter asked for a pair of Jordans Retro 4, and I looked online and it's so expensive.
There are
Yeah.
So
Generally, yeah.
there's like there was some that was like $1,000.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Before,
open
yeah.
up
Very expensive, yeah.
my chat. Well, I'm gonna try to throw that in chat if anybody wants to
Okay.
follow you.
Yeah, so I found some resale for $400 because the box was damaged. So
Ah,
I guess
okay.
if the box is pristine condition, then they can sell it for double.
Type in your
Yeah.
Instagram there,
Okay.
and we'll tell people to follow.
I'm not a shoe person, so I don't know about Jordans or
Oh, I'm not
anything
either.
like
But
that.
I've talked about
Yeah,
Junior before. I mean, his knowledge of Jordan shoes
yeah. My kids, they
and
love
is
them.
amazing.
I
And
don't understand
there
how
was
they
one
know that.
time he was at a show. Don't ask me what the shoes were. They were Jordans, but they were trying to decide if these shoes were fake,
Okay.
right? And so it was my son and another. They're like $4,000, very expensive pair of Jordans. And so they determined these shoes were fake because my son pulled up the tongue of the shoe,
Okay.
and on the lettering, one letter was off,
Ah, okay. Okay.
was a little bit different. And he says,
Yes.
"No, it's no good. It's a fake."
Yes.
How do you know that? It's
Yes.
amazing. There's so much you need to know. They're so good at faking stuff nowadays.
There are a lot of times that they try to say that a sneaker is fake, but
Yeah.
it's not fake,
Yeah.
but it's real because there are a lot of damaged shoes that are real.
Yeah.
So it's important to understand that every time that are damage on the sneaker, this doesn't mean that the sneaker is fake.
Right. Yeah. Because I know with Junior, he repairs a lot of the shoes. And so
Yes.
people would send him the shoes, and he'll find a donor pair and replace the sole.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Or he'll
So he's a cobbler.
yeah, or he'll turn like because the Jordans were made to be collectible items, and so like he's developed a process where he can turn the sole that's turned yellow, he can turn it
Okay.
back white.
Yes,
He
yes, yes.
ices them, and he's come up with his own
Through,
formula
through
on how to ice them.
specific product of
Yes.
okay.
And he has an ice box that he puts them inside
Okay.
for 8 hours, 12 hours, depending upon the shoe and how yellow it is and what. He puts them inside this box. It's a light and whatever, and then it changes the color back to new.
Very nice.
Yeah. So you follow on Instagram. It's all on his Instagram.
Okay.
So you guys lived in Luciano here? Your whole
No,
life?
no, no.
Where you from?
We are near Navezza.
Avesta. Oh,
Yes.
very nice here.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I want to thank you for taking your time
Thank you
from
very
having
much.
dinner to come on to the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will share my information with
Okay.
you, so you can follow me on all the social media.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So we have the podcast tonight, and then Reads Across America Radio replays it on the radio
Okay.
in America, and so it replays on Fridays and Sundays on
Okay.
iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn app, or the Odyssey app.
Okay.
But anytime I'm here, or anytime you'll have my contact information. You want to come on the show, and you have the availability. You can sign in anywhere
Okay.
from your computer or whatever, but software, you go and project on your social media.
Okay.
So like now I'm projecting on my TikTok account, my X
Perfect.
account, and so you can do the same with yours if you want to come on the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nice meeting
you.
you.
It was a pleasure.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
That's so much
Bye.
fun. Yeah, bye. Ciao. Grazie mille.
That was fun.
Very famous now.
Yeah, they're famous now.
Yeah, and so they was very nice of them to come on the show after finishing dinner, and I appreciate it. But how this is so interesting. How small is the universe that I randomly ask a family eating dinner here in the restaurant, and they're starting the shoe business that my son does with
Yeah,
the
I love
Jordans
that.
and stuff. And so it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. See, Michael LePage says it's ironic some of us were ahead of the curve being laughed at that we polished and cleaned our Jordans, but I still have all my 90s shoes that look like new, used but taken care of. And that's good because I know a lot of like rubber shoes or whatever, they start crumbling, when they get old.
Yeah.
It was a 90s culture to collect shoes. Boomers had cards, we had clothes, and shoes we collected.
That's my
Now everybody
social media.
did the same. Like records, we wish we kept. Love it.
Yeah. So I have one more guest. Do you want to come on still? Yeah. Okay, so she's setting up her TikTok live. She's gonna go live on her TikTok. She's gonna come on. She's just a random American here that's apparently was working and came in to eat at the restaurant tonight. So she wants to come on. So while we're waiting for that, I want to tell you something a little bit serious right now. I know we're having a lot of fun tonight with the show. It's the first show of the 2026. and it's very important. But last night I got a text message on my WhatsApp from a friend of mine that said, "Hey, can you talk? Do you have time to talk?" And this person I don't normally talk to. I'm not, I don't know very well. I've met once, twice,
Right.
and so I called her back, and she said she was having a really bad day. And I said, "Okay, what's going on?" And you know how this conversation is, Lynn. And let them know to message me, stay in contact. Do you do WhatsApp? Hang on one second. They're getting ready to leave, so I'm going to give them my WhatsApp.
Okay.
And then this is a story that I'm telling is very, very important. Hang on. Oh, business story. Hang on one second. I guess I should put my glasses on. Short links. Queue up. There you go. Perfect. Yep, perfect. And we'll stay in contact. And then follow my son on Instagram. And I'll let him know about you. I'll tell you about it. Okay. All right. Okay. Buongiorno. Ciao, ciao. Thank you so much.
Were you able to get
Ciao.
their
Grazie mille.
Were you able to get their Instagram page?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so always be willing to spend a couple of minutes out of your time to talk to somebody. And so she was
Absolutely.
having a really bad day. She's not military, but
Oh wow.
I said, okay, what's going on? And she says, I've really been having a bad time lately with her job and with stress and life choices. Not bad, but looking back on her life, and she should have made different choices, I guess. We do that as we get older.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said, okay, what's going on? And I'm not going to say her name. And she told me, and she says, well, I tried to cut my wrists. And I said, what? And she says, yeah, I didn't realize how hard that was to do. So I stopped after the second time.
Wow.
And I kept talking to her, and I said, well, what was going through your mind? What was going on? And then I said, I was being kind of coy with her because I didn't know where she lived. I don't know this person. Like I said, I've only met her a couple of times, so it's kind of random. And I was asking her, I said, well, I think you've gone to a point now where you need to try to get help. And she was very apprehensive about that. And I said, well, I got friends of mine, obviously, with what I do with the Mental Health Warrior Program, Lynn, you know that. We got a lot of contacts with people.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know where you're at, but if you can kind of give me your location, I can reach out to friends to maybe try to help you to go to some type of a program, get help, talk to somebody, whatever, right?
Talk to someone,
What I
right?
was trying to do is get her to give me her address because I didn't know where she was. She sent me her address. And you know what I did next?
You did a wellness check.
I did. You damn right I did.
Mm-hmm. As you should. That's good.
And so I want to say something that, I know that she wasn't a close friend, but even if she was, I would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is so, I know it's hard to do. It's not easy, right? Because you're going to make you're going to make a change in their life, whether they want to make it or not, if you make that wellness check. It's very important. She had marks on her wrist that went from her wrist almost to her elbow when she tried to cut herself on both of them.
Wow.
Right? And so you can play that off all you want,
Mm-hmm.
but she wrote a note and she did it.
Yeah.
But she didn't cut through the skin. But she had red marks all the way down on both
Chris
arms.
said, I don't care if you are pissed at me, you are alive and to be pissed. Like if
That's
we
right.
call, if we do call to do wellness check. Because I've had to do it a couple times. And yeah, my friends were upset with me. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. You can be upset all you want, but you're alive. Like that's all,
Yeah, I'd rather you be mad at me now than
Exactly. I would rather you be mad at me than me going to a
Yeah.
funeral.
Do you want to set that? You want to have it lean up against the bottle, and then you'll sit. I'll move over a chair, and you'll say, "Sorry, she's trying to sit." So
no worries.
it's just very important to, if you get that text message, you have to take time. I was cooking Lloyd dinner at the time, and I had to step away, and I got his dinner set up, and then I made the phone call because it's very important. And with the change of the year, it can be very hard and stressful on people, and You can have your
Wow.
job change. Different things can go on in your life. But this is my second guest.
Hi.
Hey, how are
This is
you?
I'm
your name
good.
was
Toko.
your name
Hi,
Toko.
Toko. I love
Hi,
that
nice to meet
name.
you. Thank you.
My
What's
name's
your
Lynn.
Sorry?
Lynn.
Len, nice to meet you,
Nice
Len.
to meet you.
All
So
right.
she was here, like the other guest that came on. It was eating dinner here, kinda, and
I gotta
I
turn on
got
my light.
Pepe. I got Pepe to chew and go and grab her to see if she would like to come onto the show. So she's doing her TikTok live video right now. So
Yeah.
Ooh, what's your TikTok
I think,
handle?
yeah.
well, so I have to,
Wait, before you do that, introduce yourself so everybody in
okay.
the audience knows who you are.
All right, so my name is Togo. I'm originally from the southern African country of Zimbabwe, also part South African, so I speak several languages. I
Wow.
came to the US on a tennis scholarship, and I've been living in the US ever since. Yeah,
Okay.
so I work in aviation. I'll leave it at that. Both as a flight attendant and a student pilot, and now I am just on vacation. So came to
Yay.
Naples. Looking forward to see this place called Bari, Italy next. But yeah, I came to this restaurant called
Kinda.
Kaina, and there's a podcast happening, so I thought I would just jump on it. And thanks for having
Hey.
me. Yeah, the handle for TikTok is, I think it's literally T the Pilot, but I have started putting together a TikTok shop. It's just called Travel Accessories to help people pack the right things for travel, flight
Yay.
Oh my God,
wise.
that's so important.
Yeah,
It's a luxury travel channel.
yeah. I haven't loaded the products that I'll be selling, but I hope to put mostly aviation related stuff like the
Wonderful.
vacuum bags to make your packaging lighter. So that's what I'll be doing.
I love that. We
Thank
You
travel
you.
a
know,
lot, so having
it's kind of funny that she's a flight attendant, and remember a couple weeks ago we were doing what would you
the flight
do
attendant
with the boots?
review.
Yeah.
I
So
watched that
Funny.
actually, which is so weird. Yeah. So no, I think that there are a lot of things that make aviation travel easier. You just have to get to know what they are and figure them
Yep,
out. And
absolutely.
I think the biggest, I mean, I don't know, for pilots and flight attendants, at least I think that packing is always, you always can do better. So I just came across this product on TikTok to help you pack and vacuum everything small. So
Oh, the vacuum sealed ones. Yes,
yeah, so
make it
that's
a.
the first thing I'll have on my shop, and then we'll go
Mhm.
from there. So it's not up and running yet. At least the shop's not up and running, but I'm working on it.
The one thing though is the weight limit. The weight
Yes.
limit. Now, if it's a carry-on, there's not really a weight limit on carry-ons, but with the check-in baggage, there's a weight limit. So you could squeeze
Yeah.
everything in, but then it's still gonna be heavy.
Yeah, but that's the biggest thing about the weight limit, because what I noticed is that with the vacuum seal bags, you absolutely can put as much as you want in there, but it
Wow,
won't change the weight.
correct.
So now you've got to say, okay, what do I really want to go in those bags?
I think
And
it would work for the carry-on bag.
yes, for the
Mhm.
carry-on, it's absolutely perfect. I have been both. I grew up in the UK, so I have been both a flight attendant in America and in the
Oh
UK.
wow.
And this is Bull. I think he's adorable. But what I've noticed is that if when traveling as a UK or a European flight attendant, we usually get a big, big, big checked bag that you never see us rolling through the airport with. You see the small one. And
Yeah.
in the US, we always have our carry on. But still, in that case, you can always make sure that you put all your vitals and your necessities in the big one that goes underneath. And then on your carry on, the things that you need right away. But the vacuum, I think, works wonderfully for what you need right away because you still have extra space to get what you want. So I'm very excited about VacBird products. VacBird is the one that makes the vacuum bags. So I will be selling them as soon as I can figure out TikTok Shop. But it's been a challenge just trying to figure it out.
So you here in Italy on vacation, and
Yes.
you came here and had dinner, kind of. So
Yes.
the last Italian people that came on, they just this is the first time eating that kind of.
Yeah.
Is this your first time, or have you been? I'm assuming you've been here before because Pepe's been visiting with you since you came in.
I have
So-
been here a couple of times, but this is the first time that I've seen a podcast here. And so I was curious, I wanted to see what you guys talk about, and thank you for inviting me. But yes, I've been to China, and I think China's food is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think we could all learn a lot about healthy food and just coming here. So yeah, it's been it's a good
You have to
experience.
fly out there just to eat it, kinda.
Yeah, you need to come later. We'll do the podcast.
Do
We'll
come
do
here.
it live from there, kind of. But well, so I won't keep you. Thank you for
No, thank
taking
you
the
for
time
having
and
me.
coming on.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
And hey, listen, I know travel can be stressful nowadays, and I say this a lot because I was aviation for 34 years. I don't know that I was in the Army aviation. Yeah, retired. But always be patient with your flight attendants, with your pilots. They're doing the best job they can, and you always get nicer things when you're nice to people.
Yeah, so I will leave, but I wanted to say this. Generally speaking, please know that flight attendants really are on your side in everything that we say and do. Safety is our number one priority. Anything that you get outside of safety is a courtesy. We are here to make sure that you're safe in the worst scenarios. We're here to make sure that we can try to avoid worst scenarios, but if they do happen, that's the main reason we're there. We enjoy what we do, and we want you to have a safe and comfortable flight. Thanks for having me.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Ciao.
Don't forget your phone because you're still on your TikTok time, right? Hey,
That was fun.
can you grab, if you don't mind, can you yell at Pepe to come here? Yeah. So hey, listen, guys. We're gonna wrap this
47
up.
minutes.
Do what?
47 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I know. We were delayed because of the thing, but I want to have Pepe come on and maybe Antonio to talk for a little bit, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
But hey, if you're ever in Italy, if you're ever in Griciano or Versera, come here to Kinda. It's a great restaurant. To eat at. It's a lot of fun. They're starting to close now because they close at midnight. So we'll see. Is he coming or no? Okay. But we'll let Pepe come on. They're going to speak Italian for a little bit. I want them to talk about the restaurant, the changes they made. But they remodeled the whole restaurant. I want to show everybody that real quick. And I'm sorry for the people on the TV show, you can't see it, but they just remodeled the restaurant, and here comes Pepe.
Nice. So it's a little restaurant. It's not too big.
Yeah.
They have good, authentic food.
So we gotta kind of wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, the show.
Show with the guitar.
Yeah. So I wanted you and this
People, do you remember me?
the famous Pepe. This
Pepe.
Come on, Claudio. My brother. Do you remember my brother?
Yeah, no, you just slide over. No, Pepe. Slide over. Oh, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
So, it was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for getting not only the Italian kids to come on, but also,
The customers.
and they were into shoes like Junior.
Like Junior.
Yeah, amazing. How small is the universe?
It's the first time that I see.
They've never eaten here before. They loved it.
Wow.
They talked about it on the podcast how much they loved the food here. So bravo. So I know there's a lot of things going on with the new year. Yeah, Buon Anno. And I just would like for you and Claudio to talk about kind of maybe some and in Italian. So because I have a lot of Italian people that watch the program, and so tell them about kind of the food, blah blah blah.
In Italiano.
Italiano. Only Italiano.
Are you sure?
See.
Okay.
And then Lynn and I be quiet for a minute, and then we'll wrap it up.
I hope that you understand me. So, a little introduction for my brother Claudio. Maybe in this moment in Italy is the best manager that you can find in a restaurant. Sei forse in Italia uno dei migliori manager che si può incontrare. Ok,
And the best
puoi
glass.
parlare in italiano, capisci? Parla di questo ristorante e come ti trovi.
Allora, questo ristorante è la Perla del Sud, una piccola perla, si mangia bene, i proprietari sono a modo, poi abbiamo Peppe, poi abbiamo il nostro uovo Lillo, che è fantastico,
Fantastico.
pizza maker, cacca.
Good. Chef's kiss.
In Italy, in America we say Happy New Year, but in Italy you say Buon Anno.
Yeah, sì, in Italia diciamo buon anno, felice anno nuovo.
Felice Anno Nuovo.
Sì.
No.
E noi speriamo che quest'anno sia ricco di soddisfazioni, ma soprattutto di serenità in tutto il mondo, in all the world. Questo è l'augurio che faccio a tutti gli ascoltatori e noi.
I miei auguri ai nostri spettatori è quello che non sanno cosa si perdono perché non vengono a mangiare da noi. It's ok? A te ti aspetto, eh?
We're waiting for you. You know, when this is our chef.
Giovanni, tu qua.
Bye.
Hi, chef.
You know, when you make on your pen drive a playlist or your favorite song. Okay, I hope that all the American people that are in this moment watching this podcast make a list of the favorite place that want to visit in Italy, and on the first place put this restaurant.
China.
Yes,
Yes.
will be a very good experience.
And if you're lucky, maybe I'll be doing the podcast and you can come on.
Yeah. Oh, we can do the podcast all together when I go
Yeah.
Pacific Tita, I'm waiting for you.
there. Okay.
Okay, now I make a picture of your face.
Molto buono.
Okay,
Bellissimo.
perfect.
Yeah.
And we drink together a very good bottle of wine.
Oh yes, I'm coming for the wine.
It's,
I'll stay for the food.
can I offer you a bottle of wine?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, came here.
E se non la offre lui, la offro io. Insieme.
No.
Oh, look, she loves you
Wait,
guys.
this is the new way they do it.
Wow, she did very good. Okay. Ciao.
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 Hey, everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry, we ran a little bit late tonight, but I think it was a good, fun show, and I made new friends.
That was
And
fun.
it's pretty awesome. It had some good laughs. But with that, I'm going to go around the horn real quick.
Before that, check
Hey,
out.
Lynn, do you want to close out and then I'll
Yeah.
finish? What do you want to do? Yeah.
Before you go around the horn, if you guys
Just
haven't,
in case I lose the internet again. So
if you guys haven't, go on irreverentwarriors.com. On there, you can find all our hikes coming up, and then also you have to go on www.VeteranTrashTalk.com. On there, you can find all of our rest of our wonderful podcasts with Veteran Trash Talk and our cool merch on there. So make sure to check that out. All right, now you can go around the horn.
yay! So me and Bull's going to close out a little bit of the show. I need to make a T-shirt with Bull on it, I guess. But hey, you know, as a talker, you got Reads Across America. It's super amazing with what they do to ensure the wreaths are placed on the Veterans Memorial during the holiday season. Scan that QR code for a little, $10, $15. You can ensure that next year a wreath is placed on that. Along with that, Reads Across America also has a radio program. They replay my podcast and Lynn's podcast Fridays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 10 p.m. Super easy to find. Just download the iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn app, and the Odyssey app, and you can search for Reese, and then you can find this great program and all the great programs you have. We did post a website for 10th Mountain Bourbon Whiskey. Please give them a look-see. Try their cordial. It's pretty amazing, but their bourbon is also very amazing too. Along with Veterans Mortgage, powered by Canopy Mortgage, scan that QR code. Interest rates are coming down. It's a great time to refinance, or maybe you're looking to buy, or maybe you want to sell your house and move somewhere else. They'll answer all your questions you have. It's super easy. And if you're a veteran and you haven't not used your benefits, shame on you. Use your benefits. Shame, shame, shame. And then also, hey, if you're still active duty and you're PCSing to Hawaii or PCSing somewhere, scan that QR code to PCS Paradise. They're a wonderful company. They helped out many of my friends out here. And they'll help you find that dream home while you're in Hawaii for the next 3 years. It's been a great program. Sorry about the noise. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But hey, listen, just as I said earlier, if you get that text message like I did, be there for somebody. And it just takes a minute to have that conversation. And I guarantee you, had I not taken that time, that person wouldn't be here today, because if they already tried it twice, they're going to do it again.
Right.
But please, and don't be afraid to call and have a welfare check done on somebody. I know it sounds kind of silly, but it's very important. But hey, with that, you guys have a great, wonderful week. We'll see you next week. Take care, and ciao. We're on.